Top 5 crazy people who changed their bodies to look like fictional characters. Number 5. The Real-Life Barbie. Valeria Lukyanova is an Ukrainian model and entertainer, notable for her resemblance to a Barbie doll. Valeria has stated in magazines and on TV that she has never undergone plastic surgery apart from an operation on her breast. She also denies that she removed any ribs to make her waist smaller. In the past, Lukyanova claimed that she followed a breatharian lifestyle, a cult that believes food and possibly water are not necessary for life. Her statements about her lifestyle just add to her mystique and helped earn her more than 300,000 followers on Instagram. Number 4. Ken. Rodrigo Alves is a Brazilian-born man who describes himself as a human Ken doll. Rodrigo's unhappiness with his look started as a child with dislike of his nose. Fast forward to today, he has spent over $300,000 on surgeries over the last years. Rodrigo said he admires Barbie's boyfriend Ken because the toy looks like the ideal man. His obsession with looking like a living doll nearly killed him in 2014, when a gel injected into his arms became infected and he almost lost his limb. Number 3. Jessica Rabbit. Pixie Fox is a self-proclaimed body modification artist who has also compared herself to a living cartoon. She spent over 80,000 pounds on surgeries, the latest to have 6 ribs removed to look like Jessica Rabbit. After the surgery, doctors warned her that her corset may need to be worn at all times to keep her organs in place. For good measure, she also had a boob job, facial interventions, and lift to her bottom. This allowed her to get a record-breaking 14-inch waist. Number 2. Superman. Herbert Chavez from the Philippines has already had over 20 surgeries to look like Superman. He has spent more than 300,000 pesos or 4.4 thousand pounds on his obsession, which is a fortune in the Philippines. Chavez's obsession began when he fell in love with the comic book character as a child. He has spent 18 years transforming himself into the character with plastic surgery. Chavez wanted doctors to give him the superhero's famous abs of steel, but they refused after discovering that Mr. Chavez has been injecting himself with illegal fillers. Number 1. The Red Skull. This Venezuelan man has taken body modification to the extreme level in an attempt to make himself look like comic book supervillain Red Skull. Henry Damon had already had several subdermal implants on his forehead and also had part of his nose removed. He also tattooed his eyeballs black before adding red and black face tattoos to look like the comic book supervillain. Henry has further procedures planned, including implants on his cheekbones and more facial tattoos. That's the end of this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and share this video with all your friends. Thanks for watching.